Welcome to What a Ruckus, where faith meets creativity and quiet voices make bold moves. I'm your host, Meredith Rucker, a designer, educator, and faith-fueled creative on a mission to stir things up in the best way. All right, let's make some noise. Hey y'all, I'll be honest, starting a podcast feels a little wild for me. I'm a creative introvert who's spent the past 20 years behind the scenes designing, building brands, and helping others find their voice. But this year, God's been nudging me. He's been pushing me to start making more noise. Not noise for the sake of being loud, but noise that shakes up comfort zones. Noise that makes space for faith and creativity to collide. Noise that gives you the permission to show up fully, even if you're not the loudest one in the room. That's why this podcast is called What a Ruckus. It's a play on my last name, Rucker. And honestly, it's the opposite of how I naturally show up. I've been the quiet, shy girl for as long as I can remember. I love people, just not in large doses. I take joy in being around my friends and my family and those that are close to me, but any day I'd rather be watching Netflix, journaling, or drawing. And so I've always been happy being behind the scenes. But God is calling the creatives, the quiet ones, to the front. Even in the past few weeks, last month, Wednesday night, it was a church service, Bible study. I walked in as the media director and left as the director of evangelism. Now, how do you figure that? Now, I've been a part of the evangelism team, but I've always been, paired with someone that's more extroverted. I'll grab you and help pray, but I've always felt a little awkward approaching people. And now all of a sudden, I'm the leader. And I was asking, Lord, are you sure you've got the right person? Me, Lord, you know me, right? He's like, you've been a visual evangelist. You've done flyers and graphics for the kingdom, for conferences, for kingdom-minded businesses and organizations. But now I need you to be a vocal evangelist. And so that really gave me a different perspective. God can shift your calling in an instant. Not that I'm leaving behind the graphics and the things that I've done in the past, but He'll shift you into a new season where you'll be doing things that you never thought that you would do before. And so this podcast has actually been an idea that I've had for a while. I think I bought the domain name back in 2018, but then I let the enemy get to me. Is my voice valuable? Is anyone interested in anything that I have to say? Can I add value? Do they want to hear my testimony? Do they want to hear my story? And so now is the time. It's not just the time for me. It's the time for you. So this space will blend two things that I love, faith and media. You'll get prophetic insight and real talk about purpose, strategy for branding, content, and creative business. Conversations that will stir your spirit and sharpen your vision. Whether you're a ministry leader, an entrepreneur, or just someone navigating your calling, this podcast is for you. I'm not here to be perfect, but I am here to be real and make room for transformation. So let's make a ruckus the right way. If this intro spoke to you, subscribe, share, and come back for episode 2, where we'll dig into the call to build in the background. Follow me on IG, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at What a Ruckus Podcast. And you can also visit my website, whataruckus.com. Thanks for listening.